Hello everyone. Today I'm here to demonstrate the newest feature addition on our AI clinical documentation app, that is our AI Copilot. I've created a test patient here for which I've already recorded a transcript, and I'm using a custom note which can be made easily in the AI Studio section. So you simply need to add the template, create section titles, create instructions, and for me, I'm using the discharge summary. So onto the Copilot demonstration. So you can see that the transcript for the patient is already here. The clinical note based on the instructions has been created perfectly. There's a patient email and there's accurate ICD CPT codes as well. Now, based on the context of this scribe, I will be able to interact with the Copilot and ask informed questions and get really good answers back so that when a medical practitioner is interacting with the patient, they can answer their questions better and also not have to manually look all of these things up. They can simply write a prompt and see the outputs for their own self. So let's try one of these sample prompts. So the first one is, what are the current medications for this particular patient? So it will analyze the patient data and almost instantly give us this answer. So the patient is currently taking metformin for type 2 diabetes and has been prescribed naproxen 500 mg twice daily with food for knee pain management. If This is really helpful for any medical practitioner, because someone who doesn't have context for this particular patient, they would have to manually sift through all of this data to be able to answer this. Now let's try another one. So what's the treatment plan for this patient? You see it analyzes patient data immediately, and we see the treatment plan as it is mentioned somewhere here in this note. You don't really need to be able to sift through this. You can just ask our Copilot and it will do it for you. And now moving on to the very own independent Copilot that we have. We use GPT-4o for now. We will add support for Claude and other GPT models as well. So let's say I start a new chat. And let's try one of these sample prompts again. So let's say I click write a prior auth. So this prompt is, write a prior authorization letter for approval of MRI lumbar spine for a 52-year-old patient with chronic lower back pain and radiculopathy. Conservative treatment has failed. So let's hit enter, and almost instantly we see that our Copilot is doing its task, and in no time we will have the prior auth as requested, and we will be able to copy it, make changes to it, and go from there. Let's try something different. Help me explain type 2 diabetes management to a newly diagnosed 45-year-old patient in simple terms. Let's hit enter, and almost instantly we have a really good response. And the best part about this is memory full. So any subsequent questions that you answer will be based on the context or the memory that is stored in our system. So all the answers are in context. So if I just say shorten this. So if I say shorten this response for a 15-year-old patient. So you see, this is much more manageable and easy to understand for a 15-year-old patient. And the this here is nothing but the diabetes we were talking about in the previous prompt. So yeah, and you can just play with it and do a lot of cool things with it. We will of course keep improving it, taking suggestions, and yeah, it was nice to show you guys our progress.